Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the Allstate Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So UCLA's offense will have the football first here. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
A quick throw to 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down here for this offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Bruins come to the line and the hurry out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And the Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff running right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action.
Continues to fight for yards. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's done.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down, right back to the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got his man in the open field. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Handoff to the right side. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Powerful running into the secondary. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Look at him run through those tacklers. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, did the offense ever catch a break here? Ball is on the ground. The defense works all week to try to create turnovers. It's finally right in front of them on the ground, and the offense avoids disaster by coming up with that fumble.
defense will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Runs right over the defender. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that.
Got space, looking to score. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks.
The ball is loose.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here. And the single back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner trying to create good field position. He steps out at the 5. What an awful return. Bad field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He's free around the 15. Breaking ankles with the spin move. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. He shreds the tackle. In the clear at the 25. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. Trying to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Grab behind the line. It's done. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got it. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback still with the football. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Defense has got the football.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body, or they're going to turn it over every time.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They'll give it to the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, Dogs! This offense cannot be stopped. kicking team after the PAT try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught behind the line. It's McClellan. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
They bring him down, but a solid game there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll test the right side here. He's found some room at the 45. Hurdles over the defender. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to the left, pass caught. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A handoff to the back.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This one is right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Can he make it to the marker? The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Bruins are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. So we reach the 2-minute warning. This offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but they didn't make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Here comes the point after attempt. The quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's out of bounds back at the 1-yard line. That's a terrible return. I have no idea what he was thinking there. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. Powerful running here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The tight end has got it. Just trucks through the defender. Just destroying defenders. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wonder all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not exactly what the coach wanted there. They'll spot the ball at the 4 after a terrible return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a quick spin move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. No shot to bring him down. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The turn begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Dogs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. But he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So incomplete pass on second down, sets up a 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting off the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball in his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
The Dogs' offense is on the move now. They'll run it to the right side. Running with purpose. Look at that. They can't get him to the ground. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Now they run the draw play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Testing the right side here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
The Dogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Motion now from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's done.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Bruins will line up to boot it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they'll just down it right here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Ball handed off. Powers through the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
How aggressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? To begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bruins. No chance to catch him.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out at the 5. What an awful return. Bad field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 15. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just trucks the man. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Touchdown, Bulldogs on the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he steps out at the 5. What an awful return. Bad field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? He's free around the 15. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
But his defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Physical run earns the first down.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. Enough for a first down at the 37.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's done. And he's tackled after the catch.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 35. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's got a receiver wide open here, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, you can
tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get it.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action, and you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Catch made on the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fights through a tackle. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, disaster averted. Did they catch a break by jumping on top of that fumble before the defense could get to it? They better keep in mind how important ball security is to them.
Defense stops him short of the markers. Now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Who makes the grab? They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.